Hey guys, this is Dr. Leor Barel. Look where I am right now. Believe it or not, I got some awesome news, a lot of rumors that are coming out right now that are looking extremely credible. So let's go see what we have. Today I have some great news. As you saw, I was in Nintendo World. I actually spoke with one of my friends, and I always love getting information for y'all. And something extremely cool is coming out very soon. Is being worked on. But first off, let me get into the normal stuff I usually get into in every one of my videos, and that is the stuff that is coming up and the giveaways that are coming up. Just for the new guys that are coming in or anyone that's here, just wanted to remind them. So already finished the how to build a gaming slash post-production for film work slash productivity computer. It's going to show you step-by-step instructions on how to build a computer. That's already done, that mini series. These are all your requests and they're being fulfilled. And right now I'm working on already, I just finished uploading episode 2. Also every Saturday night or Sunday night, how to build a Star Killer slash Iron Man helmet from beginning to end. That being said, end with the paint job and weathered paint and all these cool things. Also, in general, I do 3D printing reviews and 3D printing things, usually on Saturday and Sunday. So that'll that'll always be coming out. But this is a tutorial on how to build a helmet anywhere between $700 to $800, even $1,000, and you could build it for 20 bucks if you have a 3D printer, or even if you buy a cheap printer, you could build it for $20, which is going to be cheaper, and in the long run, it's going to save you a ton of money if you do that kind of cosplay or collectors things and stuff like that. It's really a ton of fun. The other one, of course, the computer goes anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000, and you guys can build it on the real cheap. And then after that mini series of how to build a Star Killer helmet, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for Mario that basically holds the Nintendo Switch while it charges, and it's pretty cool, to be honest with you. I really like it. And you can also put your cell phone on it, do selfie recordings if you go anywhere around the world and travel and so on and so forth. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for that. Now, afterwards, I'm going to show you guys in the mini-series, which you guys requested too, how to build a gaming slash post-production for film work slash productivity desk on the cheap. It's going to be a standing desk, mechanical. It goes anywhere between $900 to $1,500, and you're going to be able to build it for a little over $300, or if you want it like mine with the drawers, a little bit over the $400 mark. And it is so easy, you have no idea. And I'm going to show you guys how to build that shortly after. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway on that after that mini series of Noob Saibot mask, the whole thing on him, and Scorpion mask with the whole thing on it. So keep those requests coming for those mini series. I'm going to be always based on the magnitude, since I am self-funded here. I don't get paid to tell you things like most YouTubers out there. My channel is 100% honest. But also because of that, I'm self-funded. So because of that, I can't cover everything that is requested. So just keep those requests coming, and based on the magnitude of how many people request that certain thing, because I'll still put it on the list, and when it reaches the highest numbers of requests, I'm going to be doing a mini-series for y'all and a giveaway as well, in addition to everything I do that is reviews and stuff like that. So obviously, if you like it, help out the channel by liking, subscribing, hitting that bell button, as many more videos to come. Now let's go right into this. So first off, I want to talk about the Direct. Now, if you guys remember, before anyone said it, I told you there was going to be 2 Directs coming in November. And I told you guys because based on leaked information now, it's, people that work in Nintendo World and things, I manage to talk a lot to them. I like to get all the information I can so you guys know about it before, anything comes out. I don't like rumors, so I like to get some info. So I got that actually before anybody else did, and I'm kind of proud of that. And I told you guys there was going to be 2. Based on my predictions, I was correct again. The first one was really about Super Smash Brothers, and really that's really what it was. I mean, even though they had other things, but that's really what it was about. The other one is going to be coming out, my friend said, about 15th or the 19th. Or the 29th. And this one is the one that I told you is going to be probably the one that's worth it the most. because I would like to see, for example, the ported Mario Wii U, which you guys requested me to get, and like I said, the more requests I'm going to get it. So I am going to get it the second it comes out. I'm going to do a full-on review for you. I think they're going to talk about that. I have a feeling they're going to talk about games in 2019. They're going to set it up for 2019, and obviously I think they're going to just briefly touch on some things, and then they're going to talk more about it in a direct in the in the year 2019. So I think it's going to be a lot of cool information that's coming out very soon, and I still think they're going to still have a little, about Mario, Super Smash Brothers and stuff like that. I just hope they don't try to milk it so much that they kind of steamroll everything else. I hope that they actually release things like Bayonetta 3. For God's sakes, we have been waiting for Bayonetta 3 forever. I would love to see an announcement on that. I'd love to see an announcement of Punch-Out, a new Punch-Out game, which I've been requesting forever. A wrestling game that's made specifically for the Nintendo Switch. That would be cool. I've done, request or whatever for it, and had so many people sign into that. I'm really glad that it got there, and hopefully that Nintendo learns from that and doesn't hire Blind Squirrel, literally the blind squirrels, to do anything, because obviously they failed on that, and it would be really cool to see an actual completed game. As I told you before, system seller games I want to see. And, the wrestling games, it was a system seller back in the day, until now the Nintendo 64 wrestling games, and Nintendo's wrestling games in general, was one of the best wrestling games that ever came out, like No Mercy. I mean, there's nothing that could compare to that, really, in terms of everything that it did back in the day. So that would be really cool if they could come out with, but not just wrestling games, but a lot of games that are system sellers. Something that they can make an announcement would be so cool. I would love, so many games I have on the list already, and that would be really cool. Maybe they'll even talk about other things that are coming out, like, who knows, maybe a virtual console will come out that's not linked to the internet, and they'll actually listen to everybody when we told them that's a good marketing technique. But again, they don't know what marketing is. So let's go into the next one. So Katamari Damacy Reroll. Now I remember this game on PlayStation 2. It was a fun game. I really liked playing it, but it wasn't really something I'd shell out $60 for. If this game comes out at 40, even, I don't know if I would spend $40. It is a cool game. It is fun. I just, it's like something to me that today I would see it on a cell phone game. Again, whatever floats your boat, but not my cup of tea. But if you, I think it's pretty cool. I will be doing a review on the demo. For those of you that don't have a Nintendo Switch or enough memory, you guys requested me to download it. I had several requests of people telling me that they want, they don't have memory space for it, storage space for it, or some of them that don't even have it, they wanted to see it. So don't worry, I will get the demo and I will review it. I just don't see any justification for me to spend $60 on a game like that, or even 40 on a game like that. If it's 30, it'll be, whatever, it's okay. But again, not really my cup of tea. But I'll do a review on the demo. I do think their demo structure is extremely stupid in this way, what I'm talking about right now. December 7th, this game is coming out. They're releasing a demo on December 7th. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love companies that release demos. I think they should be getting all the money from us, the end user, the consumers. I think we need to promote this kind of behavior, because they're like, you know what, guys, we came out with a powerful game and we're not scared to give you a demo. Boom, give you the demo, and then you're gonna watch out. They're like really positive, and they're like, watch, you're gonna play it, you're gonna pay for this game. Trust me on that. And I really enjoy people like that. And if I have a little bit of money left, whatever I have, I will get this game just to show my support. But if you're fans of this game, I recommend just get it just because of that. I mean, play the demo, see how it is, but if you have some money that you'd like to give, like as a donation, give it to them, because I think this is what we need to promote. We need to promote something like that. I just wish that they released the demo a week prior to time. I don't like it when they release it on the day of. I know some back in the day PCs used to do that, and I love the whole demo thing. I think it should always be like that. They should always give us demo games to play, and then we can actually see how it is and for ourselves. and how it feels in our hands, and then we could judge if we want to buy it or not. They used to do that back in the day. Of course, when they came out with crappy games, those demos hurt them because nobody wanted to buy the game. So I get why they did that, but you see, the fact that they did that, you already know something's not working out right. And, of course, then everybody did it, whether the game was good or not. And it was just horrible. And I really hope that they start bringing these demos, especially Nintendo, an old-fashioned company. I mean, you see they operate. I don't like what's going on now with their pay-to-play, pay-to-win crap that they're actually putting in and coming out with half-ass games, and you have to complete it by purchasing a bunch of crap. They're not up to that yet, but they're getting there, and you could clearly see that, and it's very shady business practice. And I hope and pray to God they don't go that route. I really hope that they actually stick to the way Nintendo was. That's what we enjoyed about Nintendo and loved about Nintendo, that they were not like everybody else. Let's face it, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox 360, they're all much more powerful than the Nintendo Switch, the PC. Powerful than all the systems. But the thing is, we like Nintendo because of their Mario games, because of their certain, like Reggie said before, we make games that are fun, not exactly, hoopla, graphical, all over the place. But you saw that we won already for Zelda, we won for all that, and yes, I look at it as a Wii because I feel like I'm on Team Nintendo. I just hope that they don't go that route, and I do hope that they stick to what we loved best about Nintendo, that old-fashioned company that operates like they did in the 80s, the late 80s, and it was just coming out with quality games, and they didn't just slap a Nintendo seal on everything. People fought to have that gold Nintendo seal. People fought tooth and nail to get into that, and that was amazing. That was the best time Nintendo could have had because they ruled at the time, and I hope that they see their potential and don't just do what they do now, where they're walking on eggshells with third-party developers and throw the customers under the bus. I hope that they see that the customers are what drives all of that stuff. And I think eventually, hopefully, they will. And that's what I'm waiting for. But as far as Katamari Damacy Reroll, I never even knew how to pronounce that all the time. But it's coming out December 7th. I would, and it's coming out with a demo. I will do a full-on review for that. Now, here goes another one I'd like to talk about. Nintendo 64 controllers. Now, you guys know they're coming out with all kinds of Nintendo 64 and GameCube controllers by many companies, even made in China companies that have, like, independent thing that work on the Nintendo Switch. This was, of course, what is it? It was released by Hyperkin. I'm going to be honest with you, their early thing looked much better than it does right now. But it's wireless, operates up to 30 feet, I believe. And it looks pretty cool. I don't know, like especially if you're playing certain games, if they come out with the Nintendo 64 Classic and so on and so forth, I think this is what Nintendo should have done. Not, these guys, Hyperkin and all of that, whatever. I think what they should have done is, again, like I said before, screw the online thing for Virtual Console, I'm saying. Have a Virtual Console that you can purchase old games. I think that would be so freaking cool if they allowed that. That would be like the best thing ever, because then they could come out themselves with controllers and all this cool stuff that are wireless and all that, their own brand, that they put the Nintendo seal on. And I know that's going to drive so much business to them. And again, I don't think Nintendo is seeing their full marketing potential, and that's the problem. And then you have these third-party developers who are just coming out with all kinds of stuff, and they're like, okay, we're going to come out with a GameCube one, we're going to come out with a Nintendo 64 one, a Nintendo one. If Nintendo released those, they could be cashing in on it, and people would rather buy something that they know for a fact will not give them any problems, especially after the bricking debacle, and all of that stuff. People would rather buy something with a Nintendo seal. Now, if you guys remember, back in the days, in the late 80s and, mid-90s, people never wanted, we bought some of those generic craps, and let's face it, even wireless controllers that were there, and they were crap. And it was always something about getting something with a Nintendo seal that you knew for a fact would be the best. When you buy it straight up from Nintendo, you're not going to have problems, you're going to have quality, you're going to have all that stuff. I even had the Power Glove, and a lot of people it went bad on, and I know it sucked, but mine was actually perfect, in perfect condition. And I sold it in, I think it was 2009. I still regret that. But it was incredible, and everything that was made that had the Nintendo seal and was marketed by Nintendo was quality for the most part, okay? And we all had confidence in that, and unfortunately, they don't see their marketing potential. They're so busy trying to please, you know, stockholders, you know, investors, and third-party developers, that they totally forgot about their true marketing potential. They even forgot about the customers, to be honest with you, in many cases, where the customers are what drives the stockholders to go straight up, to run to you and fight for you, because the customers are the people that are buying your product. And also third-party developers will be running after you because, you know, the customers are buying it again. The consumers are buying it. And that's what they need to focus on more, is on that, and also about their marketing potential. They have huge marketing potentials. And I don't want to see another PlayStation Vita. How stupid Sony was for terminating that early. This is why I will never trust Sony ever again, even though I have a PlayStation 4. This was given to me as a gift. I would never trust Sony ever. After what they have done to the Vita, how they abandoned it, and how they made their stupid, lame excuses and pretty much sold it as how it is. That's the horrible part. They didn't understand themselves their marketing potential. Again, Sony of America did, Sony of Japan did not. And again, Nintendo of Japan has no idea what the hell they're doing. Nintendo of America does. And I think they should give them more creative freedom to Nintendo of America, you know, to see what's going out there, because Nintendo of Japan does not understand their marketing potential. I mean, it's very obvious they do not. And I think Nintendo of America is doing a better job because they're the ones that are expected to sell the product to the American market. And I just think if they gave them more creative freedom, they would do a hell of a lot better. They would have came out with a Nintendo 64, you know, controllers and all that, and they would have decided to put a virtual console on there and all of these things. I think that would have been really, really cool. Now, guys, for the final thing that we're going to talk about here, something beyond awesome. And again, I don't like to go into rumors, so I saw a couple of job listings that they were hiring, Nintendo's hiring, and there was a lot of talk about a second Zelda being worked on. And I was like, I got to see if this is a rumor or this is a fact. You know, this is a fact. Is this happening? Obviously, they're going to work on another Zelda. I think, oh God, that would be so cool if they could just announce it in the end of a direct. I highly doubt they will, but because I think they're going to come out late 2019 or even 2020. But I would have loved if they show like a little clip, like they did with Bayonetta. They didn't really show anything. They just said Bayonetta 3 is coming out, and just everybody went crazy. And obviously, till now, we don't even have it. But I would love it if they could just make that, you know, official call. So anyways, I spoke to my bud in Nintendo World, and it is actually confirmed. They are working, they're going to be working on Zelda 2, the second Zelda 4. That's going to be predominantly for the Nintendo Switch. Obviously, it's going to be it's not going to be a Nintendo Wii U and Nintendo Switch thing. So it's gonna be a specific game that is made specifically for the Nintendo Switch, which I think is going to be better. They did say that it's going to be the same engine. I'm going to be honest with you. I really hope that they had a different engine that was gonna be implemented. Only because this one and the Nintendo Wii U were pretty much the same. I think again, to make a system seller, you want to wow the people from Nintendo Wii U to jump over to the Nintendo Switch, instead of showing, oh, it's the same, you know, same kind of game, same engine, same whatever, familiarity. Now, don't get me wrong, the engine was amazing, but I think now that they're coming out with an exclusive game for the Nintendo Switch, they should actually consider, I think they should consider doing it that way. They should consider doing a completely new a new engine and have it operate on, you know, just catered for the Nintendo Switch. And I think that's going to be a big, you know, a seller, and also really a game changer and all of that stuff. So that's what I got to say about that. I think it's pretty cool that they get, you know, that they're working on it. I want to see what they're doing. I do believe they should release it early. I do think, you know, I know some people out there on the forums are like, please take your time. Don't do what it is. And that's really what it comes down to, guys. I really just think that they should release it early, because I think that you got to take advantage of that market and try to get as many people over. But who knows? They might wait and make this a system seller for their second Nintendo Switch. Who knows? I would not like that if they did something like that. I don't think they would. But that's the whole thing pretty much about it. So they are working on a next Zelda. I would love to see an early release of it, but if they're going to work on, if they did a new engine, I would like it to be, you know, to take their time before releasing it. I think it would be really cool. Anyways, let me know down below what you guys think. I'm a big Zelda fan. I really love Zelda. I'm going to be showing you guys, probably in the next episode, I'm sorry, next mini-series, how to make a Zelda sword and shield, and I don't know. We're going to see. I'm going to show you guys how to do it on the 3D printer as well, but probably even give them away. We'll see how that works out. I don't the clear filament that I had. I only had like about a roll or something. I got to look for it, but we're gonna do something fun. But what do you guys think about it down below? As always, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and have a good one. But I want to definitely hear what you guys have to say. What are you guys looking for in a Zelda in the next Zelda game? Are you looking for something a little bit more exclusive? Are you looking for? Do you think what I'm saying about a new engine catered specifically for the Switch, if that's going to be good? Let me know what you guys think. Also, Katamari is going to have gyro controls, which is going to be interesting. So I want to see how this is. So I'm going to be doing the review for the demo definitely the second it comes out. Anyways, have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. I want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.